Alright, y'all. I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit here. Alright, this is my first official stream. So, this is something I've always wanted to do. By the way, hi, my name is Sin. And I am absolutely terrible at video games, but I love them. I've been playing them since I was like old enough to hold a controller. So yeah, I am a kind of a long-time player of 14, not compared to some people. I think I've been playing for about 4 years now. I have played through the MSQ, but never in English, which I'm gonna do for this stream. I usually use the Japanese audio because, you know, I'm a weeb. But yeah, and I'm also gonna play as a Lalafell, which I have never done. So I think it should be pretty fun. We should have a good time here together. I love storytelling. I love kind of I'm a mental health student in a master's program to become a counselor, and I've always found psychology to be really interesting. So that is something that I might talk about here and there, but really just here to enjoy the story with you guys and chat about it as we go. This will probably not be a super quick let's play. Like, I'm not going to be pushing really hard to get through the MSQ since I've been through it before. But really want to just kind of play around, maybe do some side stuff that I've never actually seen, like some of the yellow quests that we all like to skip. Because I do appreciate a lot of the writing that goes into some of that side content. So yeah, let's go ahead and set up our new character. And I went ahead and did some appearance data before, so I'm going to go in here and load that. And here's my little pink hair mohawk Lalafell. I think he's so cute. I can't wait to see how ridiculous this looks in cutscenes. Alright, so I know birthday doesn't really matter, so we'll just leave that. I know none of this stuff matters honestly now, but where is my boy? There he is. The nerd deity. It's my favorite. Alright, and oh, I forgot I have to start on a conjurer. Oh, that'll be fun. I'm just gonna play healer because it's my comfort zone, and also quick queue times. I mean, I've actually don't really know. It doesn't really matter. Let's go with Zalera. I've actually never even been there, so why not? Alright, we're gonna see if this name is taken. Sick. Alright, here we go. Ah, the Final Fantasy experience of sitting in the queue. If you're watching this, thank you for joining. If you're watching in the future, thanks for checking out the VOD. I will try to cross-post these to YouTube. I will probably edit the streams a bit so they're not quite so, you know, crazy long. My goal is to stream 3 hours every Tuesday. It got started a little late today, just because I had some other stuff going on. But, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Oh my god, so small. I love it. Sorry, I'll try not to interrupt the cutscenes too much.
Here, feel. Hear, feel, think.
Oh yeah. One thing I didn't mention that I probably should is, as much as possible, I am going to try to keep this like a spoiler-free playthrough, even though I've played through the MSQ a couple times. Just because I don't know who's watching, and if somebody is watching this because they've never played through the story, I don't want to spoil it for them. So I'll try to keep spoilers to a minimum as much as possible. And yeah, that's really about it. Yo, right, lad? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Yeah. I mean, he's not driving, so I guess it's fine, right? Can you imagine being on an airplane with these guys? Like, bro, I'm just trying to live my life. Feeling better, Kupo? Ah, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Muggles and we live in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late, lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? Nah. I'm good. I make sure not to notice things. But of course you haven't, you've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Bye, little Muggles. This guy's like, nobody needs to know I could see them. I'm just gonna keep drinking. Ah. Or not. Gridania is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Oh lord. Bremont's the name and peddlin's me trade. Should I have been a pirate? I guess I should have been a pirate this whole time. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? What do we want to do? I think, let's amass a fortune. I'm gonna be... Is that like Lalafell-ist? Who cares? Yeah, I want to get rich as hell, dude. Fortune, eh? Well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Meh. Gridania is renowned for its leatherworkers and carpenters, not to mention its botanists. Adventuring ain't just about killing things after all. A peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. He's not wrong. Halt, go no further. What's this then? Well, what's going on? Oh. A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Oh, snap. Bloody hells, we shall hold them here. Try to break clear. Okay. I know I've done the Gridania beginning, but I did not remember that at all. So, that's fun. Bonus for having a terrible memory is this will be fun. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixal to send us a welcoming party though, eh? Jokes aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? Sure. It is. Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, luscious forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
Gridania.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like this narrator's voice. And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. And my designated driver. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for keeping me company. Okay. Free stuff. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want.
I love, like...
And in his heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
I don't know why it tickled me that, we had, like, voiced, random not voiced, and then voiced again. They were like, we are not hiring a voice actor for this man. by any means. You there, yes, you. Oh. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. Yeah, that's right, high-voiced man. I am Pertinent, a wood whaler of Gridania. Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from our enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Alright, Bernard, what you got for me? I've got to register myself with the Adventurers Guild. Whoopee. Another green adventurer, I presume? I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mion within, and she will take you in hand. Alright, I've begun a quest. How exciting. Yeah. Full disclosure, I'm probably gonna say things extremely weird because, like I said, I've only listened to the Japanese audio and I know like certain things are definitely not the same. Oh my gosh, look at this little dude. Probably could turn that off, but who knows? Who has time? Yeah, let me point at this book. This is the book. Well, 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 what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mion's my name, or Mother Mion as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, sounds good to me. To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixo and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble, trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamut, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square malm of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation. Yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of the events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventures come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray, do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. That's a load off. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There is a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Come on, Mother, have a sense of humor. Sin the Small, and you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Sure. Very well. From this moment forward, you are registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look what just arrived, another god's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. Oh, sorry, that was another guy. The Elder Seed Seer bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not, unless you forget it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. Oh, okay, that's extreme. Could just cast me onto the street. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things that they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely want you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Thanks. It'll only take a handful of years, she said. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mune to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Oh, are we about to have a tutorial? We completed our first quest. What a milestone. Oh my god. I am obsessed with the fact... oh my god, my brain just went blank. Oh, I have 95 HP. That's what I was looking at. 95 HP. That's incredible. Alright, let's do our very first level 1 MSQ. Let's learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Alright, I'm not gonna read this because this is just tutorial mode. Alright. Oh, I definitely will be offering a helping hand to anybody that I find. I am gonna overextend myself to an unbelievable amount. I will never forget when I first played this game, I never once talked to the smith, ever. I didn't do any tutorials. I was so confused. I had no idea what I was doing. This game is so hard. Like, the learning curve when you start out is pretty intense. You know, now it's super easy, but Yeah, I used to remember I almost quit this game at one point because I was just like, this is so impossible. Alrighty. Blah blah blah. So we gotta touch rock, go to the Conjurer's Guild, and go shopping. Yippee. I wonder what Bernadette has going on. Newly come to Gridania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with this guy, Chancellor of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. The creatures of the 12s would have been behaving most unnaturally as of late, and it has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid would be well received. I am certain that it would as well. Oh gosh, I gotta run around and attune to all the little rocks too. I forgot about that. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mion's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the aetherite. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport. Yep, the most common transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. Thanks. But you need not locate them all at once. Yeah. Alright, thank you, Miss Ma'am. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, is this my set home point? Oh, okay, it already is my home point. Alright, well, now I have to remember how to get around here because I'm always using the rocks when I play on my other accounts, so oh my gosh. Being a Lala is already my favorite thing. I'm gonna be a full potato convert. Look at the way that he runs, it's hilarious. God. I did make him as small as, like, the slider as short as possible. Oh my god. That is so good. Well, I might as well talk to Chancellor while we're over here. Chancellor. Bernadette sent you to me. Huh. Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you are right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? Yeah. This is actually very weird. Why does this look so bad? I must have not done a good job backing up my settings, but we'll figure that out later. Now I'm just like, oh, I gotta fix all these hot bars. Wind damage over time, cure 2. That's medical 1. I don't know any of these, but let me at least put them where I know they go. Alright. Ordinarily, the forest funguars that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we've received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the 12 wood impassable and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the funguar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it even more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting Fungors. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Ah, come on. That's all the rocks in this area. Yeah. Whoop. I'm really trying to get over it, but I think I read somewhere someone said that jog is the worst thing that ever happened to this game, and that is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'm like, just turn it off if it bugs you. The dreaded jog. Sometimes I think about, like, how the hell do video game characters run so much? I wish I was in that good a shape. When I was running, I could not have run that much. I would have died. I would have simply passed away. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parson Montret, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Huh! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mion's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look surprised, son. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Wow, so demanding. There you go, Grandpa. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps in the lake. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled olden merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I am weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Got a quest, bud? I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well, if you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests, this order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, and I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. Okay. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Singaled of the Lancers Guild. That is a name. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. This guy's a gem. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I'm a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Sangaled, and she may even see fit to reward you. Okay. let's see what we get to pick up here. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good Master Parsimon Tread, you say? To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Ah, but you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes, feel free to take as much as you require, and you will of course inform Master Parsimon Tread that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Yeah, don't worry about it. Wait. Oh. Girthsid. Girthsid. That's a name. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, want to pass some on tracks? Well then, what was it you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Oh, here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Alright. Some of the names in this game are truly unhinged. This is Alaric. That's a nice name. You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of Parsimon Trek. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And here I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. I don't know why everyone in here is having a weird British accent that I'm doing badly, but here we are. I do like to do bad accents, so sorry in advance. But, you know. I have the worst accent of all time, which is like Midwestern, nondescript American accent, so. Y'all can make fun of me in return if it is helpful. Ah, here she is. Singled. I have no idea. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsimon Tread? Everyone feels aggressive. I don't know if I'm just reading them aggressively. So soon, I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsimon Tread is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. I'm good. Merchanting doesn't sound like a good time. Alrighty. So many little rocks. So little time. But yeah, I don't know. This may be an obscure reference from an old person, but I still remember when I was like naming characters in fantasy stories that I was writing, I would use the Al Bhed translator that somebody made from Final Fantasy X, and you would just put like stuff in there and it would flip all the letters around, because I think Al Bhed was a very straightforward language where every letter like of the English alphabet coincided with a letter of the Al Bhed alphabet, and so the words were just totally gobbledygook sometimes. But I used to use that to name characters, and it really kind of looks like some of these characters went through the Al Bhed translator. I wonder if that thing even still exists. I'm gonna have to Google at some point because that would be hilarious. And also, if you see the map open a lot, it's because I am directionally challenged. I have ADHD, and even though I have put almost 5,500 hours in this game, I don't know where I am at any given moment, so, you know, there is that also. And I just use rocks. I am an unapologetic teleporter. I'm honestly grateful I had, my brother got me into this game, and me and my husband both, well, my brother got me in this game, and then I dragged my husband into it because I was like, I need a tank, and you're gonna be a tank. But I'm grateful I had someone who knew what they were doing to help me learn how to play this game, because I think it would be quite confusing trying to do it on my own. Which is why it is so helpful if you can join an FC that is geared toward newbies, but I know that I was really nervous about joining an FC back then, so I totally get any FC anxieties. Alright. Then that's all the rocks in here. That's good. So let's go in here and talk to the Conjurers Guild people. You seek the secrets of conjuring, adventurer, then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurers Guild. It is at Mion's request that you have come, then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer a man's presence in the Twelveswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. But their desire to settle in Twelveswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again, they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward, the elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelveswood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elements, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurers Guild. Yeah, let's go. Let me in. Let me join. That as well, I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Aoyama. Brother Aoyama presides over the Conjurers Guild even as he serves the nation as a hearer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's all good. Cutscene time. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother Aoyama, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray, attend to me well. Look at that guy in the background. He's just yapping away. I thought this was the meditation area. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Huh? Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the Twelveswood alike. Can you make this vow? Do you vow to embrace nature? Yeah, let's hug it. Let's hug all the trees. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. And so to work. Listen well now, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I would have you slay 3 of each. Okay. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were, as a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own. These creatures have become a burden to the Twelveswood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in doing so, you will come to learn something of your art. Okay. Go now, Sin, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. I didn't know I was joining a whole cult, but that's fine. What is this guy even talking about? I came to come to participate in the meditations, I presume. I guess. You like taking notes. It's a strange meditation. Are people like actually meditating? Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm like the same height as they are sitting down. That is ridiculous. Huh. Well, okay. Oh my god, what is this?
Might you perchance be comfortable around Viokin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found to my great embarrassment that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. If it's not too much to ask, I'd be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found near the bannock. 6 of the violkin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it.
My gosh, I kept hearing some like thumping around and my dog is like running around under me. I don't know what his deal is. Let's see. Well, let's pick up a couple more of these quests. Let's see what we got here on the map. We've got a map. Oh my gosh. I think all the stuff that I've ever bought in the store that's account-wide just got put in the mailbox, so I guess I can go grab that. Incense and sensibility. One of my favorite things in this entire game is the way they've named the quests. It is so hilarious. Like, so many puns, so many references. You there. You're an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Brea. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Well, we'll be going back there anyway, so... Just gonna go to the Moogle Mill. Whee! Man, I wish my inventory always looked this nice. We'll stick this down here, just in case we need it. Let's see what Estain has. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Miketo's famed amphitheater, have you? I am Estain, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it's not only well-meaning men like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. The thing they don't tell you about streaming is sometimes your husband will walk in while you're doing voices, and then you have to be like, it's all normal. Totally normal. Don't worry about what's happening. Oh my god, I got impatient, sorry. Yeah, it's like, oh, I can post this on the internet for people to watch, but my own husband hearing me? No, the horrors. Not that. Anything but that. Although he should be used to it. He did not grow up playing Final Fantasy, and so we have been slowly playing through the older games. We played through 4. We're playing 6 right now, and yeah. We love to do the voices. It is pretty hilarious. Well done, friend. Miketo herself would sing you praise. She knew well the power of art, how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely, not only for performance and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the sylphs come here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. We have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Carline Canopy can make use of them. Anyway, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. Some interesting lore. But yeah, shout out Gridania, keeping the arts alive. Oh man. Dweemasan. Dweemasan? Oh no, Simpkin! He's a traveling troubadour and master minstrel. Sorry for your name. Alright, let's see what Dweemasan wants. You there, adventurer, could you deliver a message for me? My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier Fenil. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your word wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Aww. Yeah, go get yelled at for you, brother. Alright, let's go back to the, Carline Canopy, because I think that probably can knock out a few of these at once. I'm like, oh, look at all the sprouts. And I'm like, oh, I'm a sprout. It's actually pretty, quiet here. I guess I am used to Limsa. That's crazy town. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you have visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Sin. It is adventurers like you who win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. I am an obliging sort. That sounds like a nice way to say people pleaser. A level 3. Oh. I cannot pick it up. Does it have to be level 5? 4. Alright, well, we can go finish some of these other things we got going on. Which... let's go to the Central Shroud. Why not? I have like 400 gil. I'm rolling in the dough. Achievements. Time to throw rocks at squirrels. I'm so weak. Oh my gosh, it's giving me the most random tutorials. It's actually very weird that the wildlife is basically the same size as me. Alright, and there we have the Funguars. The botanist was running. Oh my god, these things are so much scarier now. Oh god, it kills so many of them. I wonder if I could kill 2 at once. I bet I could. Let's do it. That guy didn't know what he was talking about. Look at us. I am strong. Small but mighty. I think everything else is back in town, so back to town we go. What's this all about? Doima-san says he needs his break? The nerve of that sniveling little shite crying for relief at a time like this. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with the Ixal the other day? And sending a bloody unknown venturer to do his bleating, no less. That self-serving sod thinks only of his own woes, rubbing his sore soles while welcoming all manner of guilt-grabbing venturers into our holy wood. Useless, bloody fool. Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you I should be giving a piece of me mind to. You seem a decent enough sort, considering. Still, understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Any road, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate, damn fool that he is. Go on then and stay out of trouble. Alright. Where is Chantaloop? Ah, oh yeah, he's all the way over there. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. I don't know why I didn't teleport over here. Betty, what you got, Betty? Not of such sounds as one's ears might hear. Ah, here we open our hearts to the whispers of the elementals. Take care that you do not disturb this communion by bringing in tumultuous thoughts. Friend, I have anxiety. My thoughts are constantly tumultuous.
Ah, you are back. Have you procured the scarlet oil as I requested?
There you go.
Yes, everything appears to be in order. The ceremony may proceed as planned. I am grateful to the elementals for delivering it to us. Pray accept a small token of our appreciation.
That was kind of rude. We're grateful to the elementals.
Yes, I am Brea, but I'm also awfully oh, you say Lady Milena herself asked you to assist me? In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this Azema rose oil and refill the sensors. There are 2 that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unintrusive as possible.
Okay, I'll be quiet and unintrusive as possible while this guy like yaps away over here. Censor 1. I don't believe in censorship. Oh my god. Oh, did I not warn you guys about the dad jokes? I probably should have warned you about the dad jokes, but it is what it is. Welcome back, Sin. The elementals have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with a conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first steps along the path to enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source. The force is embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray receive of me this hunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. There is no single path to mastering conjuring, yet should you find yourself needing direction, know that the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you, and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the selfsame ease you draw upon those within. Alright. Hey. Hunting log obtained. Alright. Brother Asumia wants me to learn about the element of earth. It is good to see you again, Sin. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain you have learned to draw upon the energy of creation. Yeah, I definitely did some stuff. I am glad. It is the wellspring of all our power. Yet the energy of creation is not one thing but many, and to call upon all without first knowing each is conjuring at its most basic. As a part of your continuing education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of earth. Make your way to Blessed Bud in the North Shroud, and there partake of Hearer Nolanel's wisdom. The depth of his affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique amongst conjurers, and he is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of earth. Miss checking. Okay. I didn't want to click off the window and have a bunch of, like, all the sound cut out. That would have been awkward. Alright, I lit the lamps.
My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Mullane has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task.
Yep. Alright. Oh dang. We gotta go to Foggord Float. Thusly, I shall turn in this quest. Sometimes brain no work good, that's all I can say. Alright, Chanceloop. Well, well, the fledgling adventurer returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. Huh, you may yet be of use to this nation. On behalf of Gridania, I thank you. Cool. Probably need a hat. I can't wait till it's totally fucked up. Hey. Oh, I'm like, where'd my hat go? I actually need to make sure. Look at that hat. I need to check and see, because I don't know if I have enough. Oh, I do. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's check. 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 Alright, let I'm weird and I don't like my items to go to the armory chest. Tabs in order. Store all newly obtained items in my inventory. Because I am a control freak. Oh, there are quests in here. Oh, Famibus. Famibus? Famibus? Hi.
Hail, adventurer! Might you have a moment? I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the Shaded Bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you have observed, Gradanians have a tendency to be rather, I mean, in person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side.
Okay, so it was not my imagination. Gradanians are a little bit aggressive.
The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another.
Okay. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna pick up any other jobs, but I may have to just because if I don't, I'm gonna be so incredibly over-leveled because of how easy it is to get experience from the MSQ, so we'll see what I end up doing. Alright, back here again. Wow, that's a buff guy. Sorry. I really love to look at other people's characters and especially how they style them. I am like glam obsessed. As soon as I get to level 15, we're gonna be unlocking that. Ooh, greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? Yeah, let's do it. What's this? A missive from Famibus, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gradanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. I don't know, maybe the rest of us should endeavor to be a little less whiny about it. I do think it's kind of interesting culturally that the Gradanians are just bitchy because, I don't know. I mean, I think they're just kind of direct and they seem very fine with, talking about whatever is on their mind. Which is legit. You know, I grew up in the Midwest of the United States. I have lived in the South for like 21 years now, 20-ish years, and I'm planning a move to New England at some point, and I am definitely aware that I am probably going to experience quite a bit of culture shock because, I don't know. I am actually kind of looking forward to it because I am on the autism spectrum, and so the very indirect communication of Southerners is not always very good, like, for me. I can get confused as to whether I am being insulted or if someone is just being, like, fake nice to me. So I think maybe a more direct culture would actually be a positive thing for me. So I think that it is funny though. I'm like, what, is Gradania like the New Yorkers of Eorzea? Where they're like, they'll tell you like it is, but also they would probably give you the shirt off their back. Sin, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mentioned this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfried, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself, and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you do not stray from the path. The Twelveswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Yeah, alright. There's nothing I love more than being made use of. Oh my god, the little leg and arm splayed out when they jump. Hunting log. Might as well do that while we're out here. Cause what do I need more than to level well beyond the necessary limits of the MSQ. God, I have to run so far with these little tiny legs. I'm exhausted already. Galfred. Oh, there's some people with quests. Yippee. Greetings, Sin the Small. Mion sent word to expect you. My name is Galfred, and I am responsible for training our Twin Adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The 12's has much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new-sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the 12's is ailing, its once rich variety of fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Sin the Small. Thanks, man. Ooh, give me the boots. Little short man with the tall, tall boots. Aw, they're like normal boot height. Oh shoot, all of my I told it not to import these. I'll have to clean this up later. Alright, Galfred, what you got? Oh no, he has got to inspect my equipment. It's not good. I see you are eager to lend a hand, Sin. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the 12 Woods creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. Sorry, these guys are cracking me up. What are y'all doing? I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Yes, I think you passed muster. You'd be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Sin. Am I really ready? Am I really ready for duty? Let me look at this. Oh yeah. All the default gear is level 5, so I wonder if that was always the case, because I'm not sure why, Oh yeah, I don't have any portraits, guys. I really want to know what these guys are doing.
Ah, perfect timing. I was just looking for a likely lad to track down some Twin Adder initiates. 3 of our newest recruits have failed to report for training, exhausted from a month of solid drills, I expect.
Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups a little bit. I drank soda today and it messes me up sometimes.
Considering their current physical state, I rather doubt they've wandered far. Oh gods, please don't mention wild beasts or blood. They're fine, I'm certain of it. Seek out my wayward troops and tell them to report back to me on the double.
Yeah, alright.
What about you?
Ho there, adventurer. If it is work you seek, then look no further. Instructor Mariusto needs a volunteer to bring him some bog Yarzan shells for the recruits to practice on. You'll find Yarzans in the rivers south of here. Once you've pried the carapaces from 4 of the creatures, take them to the instructor.
Oh.
I don't want to peel any carapaces. Is it like eating crab legs? I don't know about that. Oh, Sin. By your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. Alright, keep it on the DL, guys. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Oh my god, this is my worst nightmare. Hey, will you do this task for me? I will tell you nothing about it until you agree to do it. That is not something. I mean, like, no. We're not doing that. Mainly because what if it's something I can't even do? Let's be real. I have some skills, but I don't know. This sounds like good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. Okay. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood. And you may also be aware that Ixali activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Sin. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. Okay. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifemend Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Yeah, alright. When I get around to it. Yeah, I know about fates. Oh my gosh. I literally, from back here, I thought this guy's name was Slumberin, and I was like, well, that's a little bit on the nose. But no, he's a slumbering initiate. Just a few more moments, mother. Sergeant Kamazam? Oh, effed droppings. I must be late for training. I love the unique swears in this game. Effed droppings. Doesn't really roll off the tongue. Ah, the little pitter-patter of Lalafellin feet. Oh, well, okay, not up here. Where are you slacking? Where are you slackers? There's the Bog Yarzin. Valorine. You look like you're slacking. Oh, okay. Sorry, I will not interrupt your meditation. There's a lot of meditating. Gridania, land of mindfulness, land of yoga teachers. I literally cannot believe how little tiny bitty I am next to all these monsters. Oh god. I'm usually so zoomed out. I'm like, I don't even know what these things look like and I don't care. But I think now I'm going to be getting up close and personal with a lot of things. And these things look like daddy long legs on steroids. And I do not like it. If you have arachnophobia, look away. Truly. I do like that they were like, we don't have time for this. We don't have time to kill these bog Yarzans that are 3 feet away from us. We simply cannot walk over there. It's just too much. We're so freaking busy. What do you want us to do about it? To which I say, you're right. I should do it because reasons. Because I'm an adventurer. And adventure is killing big spiders. Daydreaming initiate.
Such a soothing sound. One day I shall build a home by the river.
Who are... You say the sergeant's looking for me? How long have I been here? What bell is it now? Stand aside, I must make haste. Yeah, run. Alright. Now I gotta find the last one. Wonder if they are on the other side? Nope, looks like that's outside of the circle. Look at this big log. Oh, I walked right by them. Another meditating person. Can you not see I'm attempting to become one with nature? Leave me be, good sir. What? Sergeant Kamazam sent you? Matron's teats. Better get back before she makes her boot one with my backside. Oh my god, matron's teats. I am exclusively saying that from now on. Matron's teats. Have you come to trade? No, I came to bring you these bog Yarzans. Not a new recruit? Then what are the Yarzan shells? I ordered Moreland to requisition. I see he's learned to delegate authority if nothing else. Now that I have these carapaces, I can set my recruits some specialized drills. They are already adept at hitting a target, of course, but they need practical knowledge of exactly where a monster like the Yarzan is most vulnerable. Thanks to your efforts, I have no doubt they will fare rather better against the creatures when called upon. You should be proud of yourself. Both they and the Bannock are safer for your help. Hey. Any time. Even if that means scaring myself with giant spiders that are twice my size.
Thank you, Sin. All the initiates are now present and accounted for. It's always the same, you know. A handful of recruits invariably lose focus a short while after being assigned to their new unit. That first rush of tension and excitement wears off, and the strain from the constant drills begins to show. Reprimanding them isn't always the best solution, though. I've their morale to think about, after all. Still, I might give them a quick blast for good measure. What can I say? This is one battle I'm not afraid to fight. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. I think before we do the MSQ, I am going to do my job quest because it is very easy to get behind on those, and I don't want to do that. Alright, so we've got a ways to run. I honestly can't believe that they're having me do this. I'm just a little guy. I'm going up here. There's so many dangerous things. Guess that's why they were like, stay on the path. Oh, I gotta keep going a ways. Alright, well. We're gonna go. We're gonna attempt to live. I'm realizing now I probably could have ridden a chocobo. Because I probably could have done the chocobo, what am I trying to say? Chocobo porters. I played all the way pretty much through the MSQ the first time before realizing you could ride chocobo places, and I really wish I was on one right now. I think I might actually be going to the wrong place. Oh no. Okay, wait. I think we're okay. I discovered a new location. God, why is everything here like level 25?
Wait, did I misread the map? Oh no, he's right there. Okay. So now I just have to get there alive. We can do it. Most of the stuff is not aggro. This is terrifying. I don't want to be here. Oh, I don't even think I've unlocked that yet. Ah, level 10. Alright, well I couldn't have even done it if I wanted to. This is so scary. Oh no! Please don't attack me! I am so small! Alright. Hey. Did some honey log. Didn't die. Super great. We're doing it, guys. What the heck? You seek here Nolino? Then seek no more, for you have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So, Brother A. Sumiyon bids you come to me to learn the element of earth, that as well. The power of earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties. But I rather suspect the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand, in combat. Now mark me well, Sin, and do exactly as I command. East of here, in the grounds of Treespeak Stables, there exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you've found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's trauma and attempt to commune with it as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energies seeping from the wounded earth shall then appear. Using the powers of conjury, strike it down and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of earth will be revealed to you during the struggle, Sin. I trust you will return to me a wiser man than he who now departs. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. We will see about that. We go up here in the spooky... Oh no. Do I gotta go up? I think perhaps I may need to go up. I thought it was like right here though. But it looks like it is not, so. Aha! Corrupted soil. Pumpkins? What are these? Oh, cabbage. I'm blind. Alright. Hey guy, don't mind me. Don't worry about what's happening right now. These guys didn't even react. Oh, Gissel grains. If you want to raise a healthy chocobo, it helps to have quality feed on hand. Yeah, that's true. Can I just jump? Whoop! Haha! Roads are for rookies! Welcome back, Sin. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. Yeah, what did they say about me? How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth? To endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Totally. Corruption occurs and the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. I mean, it looked kind of fine, but... When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the earth's fury and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. I hope you were paying attention, Sophie. See this adventurer here? Sin came all the way from Stillglade Fane just to hear my lesson. Oh my god. You would do well to learn from his example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady?
Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. See?
You have a rare gift for healing, Sylphie, a wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than...
But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things.
Me. You want me to attack? And do mechanics? Perish the thought. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. I keep face planting into my microphone. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us, as you yourself just experienced. She possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are her equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child, and when she should be by rights learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Asumi and tell him as much.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, to the Conjurer's Guild. Alright, Sumiyan. What's up?
Ah, Sin, you have returned. But tell me, how did you fare under Nolano's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight, its life-sustaining vigor? Such experiences will serve you well. And have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolano's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possesses a natural talent for the conjuring of mending and restoration. Alas, her gift appears to have blinded her to the need for study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there is every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. A thought occurs to me, Sin. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Sure. Should you chance to meet with her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. Hey, Sumiyan, I can't read your dialogue. But we have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Sin. Though you are yet new to the art of conjuring, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words. Give me a robe. I do think it is kind of funny. This guy is like, yeah, go make Sophie do what I want her to do. Meanwhile, my approach is merely, Sophie, why don't you want to learn wind magic? Why don't you want to learn earth magic? Why do you only want to heal? I'd be much more interested to know what her reasoning is, rather than just being like, can you just do it because they told you to? That doesn't really tend to make people want to do things, honestly. Oh, I guess we could teleport to Bent Branch. Oh, just kidding, we can't teleport to Bent Branch because I did not attune. So we're gonna go do that. But yeah, I think that most interactions in life would be improved with curiosity over trying to convince someone of something. It is not easy to do, and I say this as a deeply opinionated person who really is convinced of my own rightness a lot of the time, but you know, people do stuff for a wide variety of reasons, and sometimes it's just like, what's up with that? I'm so tiny. Ooh, can I climb these rocks with my little tiny... Let's go. Yeah, let's go. What did I say? Roads are for rookies. Except for right now. Alright, let us go to the plot. I got one button to press, and I'm gonna press it, by God. Matron's teats. I'm gonna press it. By the matron's teats. Alright, I'll stop. I just don't know how I played this game and never have seen that before. I've never seen anyone say matron's teats. I'm very curious if the localization team has like a contest to figure out like what the swears are gonna be for this world, because it cracks me up. All of the different Eorzean curses. Ah, duty time. Lifeman stump. Let's pull the blade before answering the call of duty. No, I'm good. I'm going to answer the call of duty.
Look, someone's already here. Oh dear. Is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time I came to the 12's Wood, we almost ended up as a stranger dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. No, it was all part of Limo's gonna swallow his staff. You know him, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
Ah, it's you.
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
Whoa.
It seems we have little choice.
Yeah, let's go. Oh no, not me, not me. I am not the one. Short-tempered commentators said, Corbina dum 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 dum. Well done, we're almost there. Said tiny commentators. I can't really call them short-tempered. They must really think little of him. Sorry. I'm not sorry. That for you guys.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
My god, I must have hit my head so hard. I dreamed a giant rock was talking to me.
A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found the
How are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida?
Giant crystals?
Oh, loud.
Can't say I've seen
Much
any.
the same as always.
Are you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now?
Yeah, he was...
Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless... you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
My. Let's pull this out of the rack. Why not? What's gonna happen? Nothing bad will happen. Surely nothing bad will happen. Alrighty. Take this sword to Galfred, who is down that away. The voices are throwing me off so bad. It is so strange. Although, if I remember correctly, I think I heard tell that some of the voices changed between expansions. So I can't wait for that also, because that is also probably going to confuse me. But, you know, am I not in a constant state of confusion? Probably. 'Tis my natural state. Sin, it's good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you've been spotted doing battle with an enraged trance. I am relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Life Meant Stump? Here, take this sword that I pulled out of a rock. A sword in the stump and a dead Ixal. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in the Beastman's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What if it's a hand? What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles. Ha ha ha. So you've finally been acquainted with Ida and Papalimo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchange is baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods Quiver and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, Sin. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts we have acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. You got it, man. Here for you. Level 9, baby. Sin, injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigo population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Monranguin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now, I have other business to attend to. Sorry, I meant to say Matron's Tates. I can't believe I got that guy's name. Or that lady's name. That gender unknown person's name. Mangonowin. It's gone. I just saw this quest was called Eggs Over Queasy. Monranguin. Ah, you must be adventurers standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. Yeah. Big bummer. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excuse me. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. This Chigoe, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any hero who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Huron population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather Chigoe eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Okay. Creeping death. That sounds horrible. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the conjurers, and as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hearer Pauline herself. Oh god. Oh god. While I attempt to okay, hang on. Apparently we're doing this fate now. Well, that was quite rude, crude, and socially unacceptable. Would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hearer Pauline at Gabinot's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron, watch over you. Yeah, you got it. Oh, Harold, what do you want? Oh god, it's the pain. I caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier. I managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead. And now I'm the bloody mess you see before you. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know, foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several moons past. The gods alone know why I didn't think to replace it there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask. If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. I can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. You got it, Carl. I mean, Harold. Oh, apparently I got me some high potions. Seven hells, did those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched? Oh, you're back. Do you have that high potion for me? Here you go, bud. Just for you, my one and only high potion. Thank the gods. I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I had no idea squirrels could bite so hard. I thought I'd seen everything, but it seems there are still surprises to be found in the Twelveswood. We both will do well to remember that. You said it, man. Give me the necklace. It's kind of worse than what I have. So I guess that we will leave it. That is the same thing that I have. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Let's go check it out. This is why no one wanted to come in here. There's giant spiders in here. Ah. These guys. Quite rude. If it didn't take me 2 business days to pick this up. There we go. Survey records obtained. Oh god, there's more stuff. I read the list of things this person lost and then I was like, one thing? Yeah, we're good, let's go. Let's get out of here. At least I realized before I got all the way back, because that would not be that unusual. No, get away! Aha! Yep, alright, well, we're gonna do a fate real fast, I guess. Even though I am just one small little guy. And this thing is big and scary. I love doing fates on it. I don't like conjurers. Yeah, it'll take a while, but we'll get it done. We'll get the job done. That bog Yarzan up there is doing a little tippy tap dance. That's kind of cute, actually. Tippy tap. Oh no, don't even come back. Oh, take it. You're not part of this. I didn't invite you. No one invited you. 12 years later. Oh, I tried to do I tried to do the move I don't even have here. It's like the downside of loading my settings. Yeah, I got the magic stick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you guys all so obsessed with me? Oh my goodness. Finally, let us gather our things and return from whence we came. Aha! Aha! Aha!
Yes, may I assist you with some matter?
Yeah, here's some junk.
Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say?
I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. You got it. Ooh, a hempen cowl. See how horrible it looks? Ooh. Oh yeah, baby. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of animals on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked animal attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the animals that remain within their territory. But I am afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. And we will do that next time. Thanks for watching part 1. I am actually having a blast. We got a little farther than I thought we would, so that is great. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream. And if you are watching this on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you for watching there as well. I really appreciate any engagement that you give me. Do a thumbs up, feel free to subscribe. And I am planning to try to stream on Twitch every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Time for roughly 2 to 3 hours. So you can come join us here and be live and chat and have a good time. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye!